Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Why do I sound so loud? Do I have to gain up again? Yeah, you guys are hearing this, I know. Alright. So. So, we're back with Kayan al-Bashar. And I had to literally run to get everything ready. So, hey Scooby Slippers, Okapi Lover, I'm now first on the video that I literally just released when I went live. Also, hi Trax and Chris. So, how are you guys doing? And I think I'm going to... Well, I already set up this area. Did you get water? Yes, it's at the end of my desk, so almost can't reach it. And Scooby Slippers gaming chair, just anything that's comfortable. And for cheap, with everything going on right now, I don't think I can. So, hey Jen. So yeah, probably from now on the videos will be again at 8 p.m. Which might be a little bit annoying because the videos go live at 8 p.m. But yeah, it's just easier for me to get them out at 8 p.m. than at 6. Because even if I have to still do the commentary that day, then I can still get them out easily at 8 p.m. So now, castles. Going to... I want it to be higher, so here. I love that sound of it, just... For me, this is one of the most therapeutic some sounds. It probably should be like this. So. Then get a smaller tower here. Maybe a round tower. I still need to build round towers. And also, even though I really plugged the streams heavily during the video that just went up, I already finished the entire habitat because what you can do if you wake up a bit earlier. So this habitat is completely finished. This bear looks way too big for that tree to hold. Also, he is doing a handstand. But anyway, what I was planning to do is to build the stables. So that's what we're going to build. Is this large enough actually, now that I think about it? Because it should be large enough. I mean, 420. It's like, is it large enough? I mean, I'm just where's the camel? Where's the camel? Oh wait, it's a Bactrian camel, so I need to go up. Give me the largest camel that you have. This one. Now have the nice sound of capuchin monkeys. Oh, and I should probably release all those animals. Alright. That's doing well. Fuck. I need to get it. Alright. This is going to go on for quite some time, isn't it? Move. Move. Hey Kayan, how are you doing? Of course, I am a wizard. I can make it stop. Jen, if I'm right, you hate these sounds, don't you? I'll say they just disappear in all the foliage. Where are you? There you are. The transition animation between like climbing and such is not the best. I'm just they're about tired as fuck. I can understand. Alright, this is large enough. Certainly large enough. I thought that camel was way larger than it actually is. So this is the right size for a, well, stables. Can anybody ever pronounce the names of the camels? That's Kerkma. Don't know what, like, not to offend anyone, but literally it just looks like you smashed your keyboard and this came out of it. But before I start insulting everyone, I am going to build a tower. Hopefully. So. Just an easy tower. Oh yeah, I should hit record. Just waiting for this recording software to come online. Yeah, I literally had to run just to get everything ready in time. So let's then just that's enough. All right. So, yeah, you guys see the numbers, so can't do anything about that besides, well, removing them, but also show you guys how many frames I have. I should hit record. I'm weirdly getting into the Planet Zoo music again. Like, I hated it for a long time. Not because the music is bad, but because I heard it too many times. Now I'm slowly getting in it. I forgot fraps existed. Oh, I'm using Bandicam. Doesn't have well, any impact on my game. And if it has, I haven't noticed it, so then it's still good in my book. Yeah, I think those frame counters are almost exactly the same. So, let's hope that this works, otherwise, shit. And then trying to have this in the middle. So I'm finally not doing these streams with a headphone but with earbuds. So now, halfway through the stream, my head shouldn't, or my ears shouldn't feel like they are mashed. Hopefully. So just over. I really now have a standard way of building towers and all of that. So if this works, I'm very happy. If it doesn't work, I'm very sad. The ostrich opening is the new one, right? So, I mean, I have gone that opening almost every time. So now, Goran, you're now the elephant gain. Drax, I'm doing well. Yes, the ostrich is new. It randomly replaces the elephant. Yep. I do prefer the ostrich though, because it also looks a little bit higher res, or looks a little bit better graphics wise. I didn't select one thing. Alright, get everything now. That one as well. Let's see, does it work? Almost. But Kayan, how are you doing holding down the Twitch fort? Almost. It needs to be just a little bit longer. Maybe if I make it 3 meters instead of 2. Maybe. Alright, that doesn't go well. Let's see if I can find a middle for this. Nope. So this is going to be a guessing game. What is the middle? It's lonely in the cult of Shidak. Yeah, from what I've seen, Zeta joins always a little bit later. So then you're not alone. Why do you never seem to have a problem with sea fighting? Literally every time I try to have well, there's some pieces that just don't have any issues with that. And I'm very lucky. This doesn't connect perfectly, but it's, I think, the best I will get. I will have to change what's underneath here though. So the camel really looks tiny compared to the walls. Well, you have a tiny camel. So now everything should connect right. So why is this on 1 meter? This doesn't look like it would stay up. Let's see, maybe I can change that. No, I can, because that's almost perfectly in that. Yay. So. Then this. Because you don't want people just dropping through these holes. Unless they are real idiots. Or you want to murder them. Doesn't go perfectly. but from most angles you won't see that. Let's see. If I do, well, first of all, it picked up only half of them. If this works, then it might eliminate. Maybe that's a little bit too much. Hey, Zoofluencer. Or show. I can never say people's names right. I have to constantly remind me. Influencer, Zoofluencer. How are you doing? And also, this, or this, or this, because this feels too empty, but this might be a little bit too busy. I think, even though this is a little bit more busy, I think it works better than when it's so empty. Or at least it feels really empty. Now I have to delete this for a little bit. Because now I need to build rounded windows. Which is pretty easy. Tower windows are one of the easiest things to build. At least if you know how to do them. Because in essence it's just well, this, turning it around. Don't know why I'm doing that, because it doesn't really look anything different. And then that. Zoofluencer, I am doing completely alright. Earbuds came in, so my ears aren't smushed anymore by my headphones, which are still besides me in it if anything ever goes wrong. And you don't want the arrows to go inside, so you want them to bounce off the top. So you have said many of my names, but you have never tried to say Kayanite, so why not try it? Well, here you go. I just think of like Mayanite. You also have to do, well, how do you call it, minimalize my recording software, otherwise I can't see the Twitch chat. So that's going to be that tower. Let's move it. Then add that on back there. Move it again because it's a little bit too close for comfort. I think 4 windows are enough. And then if that's the middle there, then that's the middle there. I mean, then I have to turn it so that the windows are sitting there, because I want it to be like that. Oh wait, fuck. You say Kayanite, but much better than Kayan. Yeah, because Kayanite It's the AR or EA. So that's what fucks me over when I try to say most of your other names, Kayan. You're still Kayan, though. Man. So? Nope. I have to be straight on do that. I've still selected the wall piece, but that's fine. Then lower this. And we have a round tower. Feyanite is just easier because there's no EA. Then I can rotate this tower if I want to. So. And then rotate this so that it fits snugly in there. So. Building a castle. And now I should probably start also building the actual stables. Alright, so how am I going to do this? Let's first finish off the walls. Yeah, and I really just hope that your dog is a Chihuahua or something like that. Because it would be amazing if a person is that scared of a Chihuahua, because it's literally... Pina's not going to like what I'm going to say, but it's literally just one kick and it's boop. Why did I place this tower so far forward? So now I've set up the area where the camel is going to be. So how am I going to do this? Because the camel doesn't really have to have any, I would say, organic looking spaces. Does this one have nice... It's either this, or where's the other one? Or this one. No, or I'm going to just build my own thing again. Quarter Chihuahua. But I do have to say, Kayan, that like the stereotype when it comes to Chihuahuas is that they are, well, first off, very shaky. I don't know why. Like, why is the stereotype surrounding Chihuahuas that they shake that much? Like, are they constantly just cold? Oh. Also, again, I think I found the Dutch version of Shiba, or she-dog, who, you know, I meet every morning, and I hope she-dog or Shiba has a few more brain cells than the dog that I meet every morning, because yeah, that dog isn't that smart. Or at least I hope that when, let's say, the mailman comes to your place this game, that Shiba doesn't smack into the door. Like, goes full on running and then just bam into the door. I hope she doesn't do that. Small body makes them more... Ah, yeah, so they are called. I don't like this pillar. So... So... I'm going to... Do I want to have such an arch, or just a standard arch? I think I'm going for a standard arch, because this is way too much for stables. Where was the piece again? Well, the dog that I meet every morning goes head first into the door every morning, and not that quietly as well. It's just a big just bang against the door. So even if the dog did have any brain cells, I think he has lost them by now. But it's at least a good wake-up call for me in the morning. I'm wondering, will this work? Because the arch just looks a little bit too pointy. Actually, I need to then. Well, I do the newspapers for almost the entire village. So it's not really a neighbor dog, but it's a dog of someone else in the village. And I have met the owner once, and well, I did not tell her what her dog does every morning, because it's way too funny. Like, that might sound evil, but I mean, the dog does it herself, or himself, or itself, they self. So Then smaller one. But it's also, like I've lately found out, if I wave at the dog will jump. Like, not jump at the door, but it will just jump straight up. So I've lately been, every morning I'm waving at the dog. Because, again, it's just really funny to see a dog just jump straight up. That's way too light. So, then get this one to be there. This one. There. And this one probably just a little bit like this. If the dog does it every morning, then they know what it does. Every morning they run headfirst into the door, and then if I wave at them, then they jump. Almost as if it's trying to do that. Which would actually be amazing if the dog was, but I don't think so. Where's that one piece? There it is. I know this might be a little bit too elaborate for stables, but I mean, it's also going to be like the Rudy stables. So if I don't deliver, I think Rudy will just haunt me if I mess up the camel build. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, you guys don't really see this when I'm just like, nope, nope, nope. That's one of the first things that gets cut out of any video. This one could work. And then make this that lighter. Think I need this one higher. No, wait, I know what I'm going to do. No, they would have a good stucco here. So it's... That from now on is just my thinking voice. Or sound. So... I'm not sure about this. Maybe if I sink this in a little bit more. So, yeah, that looks already a lot better. Just going to look at other buildings because it looks a little bit too junky. That might actually be because, well, the lighting might be... Yep, it's definitely the lighting. Still amazing, like what difference lighting sometimes can do. Because it looks a little bit shitty before, and now it looks a lot better. Then that's... I also have like a small fly flying around here, which is not annoying at all. It's like one of those fruit flies. Alright, Jen, do have fun with so that sentence didn't come out at all. But I do hope you have fun. If only I could speak properly. No, it's a stable, so it should end a little bit earlier, so that means this roof, a flat roof, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Then there's a trim, or supposed to be a trim. Not here. Yeah, that's of course where I want to have that trim. Wait. No, oh yeah, I need to drink a little bit. Also, what kind of movie are you going to watch, Jen? So, never heard of that movie. But you say that's about a monster shark? Wait. Is it about a monster shark in when they are underwater researchers or something? Because if that's so, then I did actually hear about the movie. So let's just do this. Oh wait. I need to disconnect the roof first so that I can easily copy these pieces. Nope, nope, nope. So. Oh, then I did hear from it or I saw some like clips of that movie. Looks cool. Alright, so how large do I need to make the royal stables? I think if I go any larger than this, then it's overkill. So then this piece here. That's, well, so now it's all good. That's not good. So that doesn't work. Then let's just get this piece again. Deselect all of this. And then just select that piece. Not that way. Again, I wouldn't know because I am constantly hot. So I right now have my window open, even though it's really, well, not really cold, but it's definitely weather that I should probably keep my window closed. I need to move this a little bit because it's sticking in. I can't see it. Alright, so these are the stables. Now I should also put them on the actual ground. So then the stables would probably go something like this. So the stables is actually quite a small part of it. Yeah, I know that's annoying. Because it's like, when you think it's just right, then it goes down a little bit too much. Then you think it's too hot, and then it's too cold again. It's just like a constant. I don't know what to do. Also, this is the one thing that you missed yesterday, Kane. We went into the old version of Kayan al-Bashar and I just ripped out as many houses as I could. This one has a weird yellow pale-ish color. Alright. But... So, camels should then have a door here probably. And then here as well. Or at least I want this to just be open. Because it looks nice. Which part of Kayan al-Bashar is this? This part. Also, hey Slock. I missed a lot. You stream so often, you might as well go full-time streamer. I don't think I'm interesting enough to do that. But it's just, well, especially with everything locked down, it's like, I need some sort of human interaction right now, otherwise I will go insane. So there's also a little bit of that. Which is weird, because I am usually a complete loner. But then it's also just fun, and it actually forces me to build. Like, most of the videos, like, I would get so much more done if I just streamed it, because I am then somewhat forced to build. But yeah, you also miss the first crash on any stream. So that was interesting. First time that Planet Zoo crashes while I'm streaming. But it was all good afterwards. But this week I just streamed a lot because what was it? Let's just say we had a vacation day or something, or holiday Thursday, so that meant that I could also stream on Thursday because I could sleep out during that day. So, does this look like an actual stable? Not really yet, but it will get there. The unfortunate thing is I probably can't actually put doors in there. So. But it's pretty much how a stable would work. Now, would I want to actually have actual drinking thing? Let's see in here. This doesn't work for the camel. This one would. At least I think so. Yep, it does work. But Doesn't fit in with the rest though. So, wait, I can maybe make it fit in. So, where's that one piece? During the boring scenes. I mean, I think that Meg is a quite heavy action movie. At least from the things that I saw it was. So if I do this... But of course the keepers rarely fill these things. So I have to improvise. So this, let's just get it the right color. Let's get that as well. Tracks, there will eventually come one. Just that I need to set the time aside to make one. Wait. Because this one always works. It doesn't look amazing, but it does work always. Can I hide it? That's the important thing. Can I hide this thing? Well, Discord is basically just, wow, how can you say it correctly? I think it just allows you to talk directly with, like, other people in the community, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I need to know if the camels can actually use these. If they would, then that would be amazing. If they can't, then that's sad. It's already 900 pieces. And it's not even completely done yet. But I need to get this out of my face. That would be very chaotic. Yes, Discord can be very chaotic. I mean, I have a lot of Discord almost completely muted. Especially if like a Discord becomes especially large, then it can be, let's just say, difficult to really keep on everything, which is why I'm waiting a little bit, just so that I can be completely on it. So medium. Oh, nope. And one large in this one. Larger in this. And have it strewn out a little bit. And then some lights. That yellowish can stay. Oops. Nope. I'm a little bit silent because I'm in focus mode a little bit. Also, Slog, I just read it, but I have actually never seen The Office. There are a lot of like TV series that are like supposed to be like really the staple almost of what you should see, but I mean the same goes for like Friends. Never watched it. Like I never got hooked by like the concept of it, and so I never watched it after like maybe 20 minutes of one episode. But I do feel like if I really come out of like I have never seen The Office, then many people will probably start screaming like I should watch it. But I just never really feel the need to. So then maybe actually get this away. Drive this one up a little. Well, actually, Where's that one? There it is. So, and then either. Oh wait, I know where it should be. There it is. There's no one that just looks disheveled. The only one that looks disheveled is this one. So I'm going to have to use this one now. So now we have some hay being stored here. In a very dry area because, well, it has to be stored there. Doorway. I need to quickly find where the actual door thing. There it is. That's the color I need. Hey Ayla. Probably mispronounced your name, but sorry. So, just a small window because this isn't really the most important thing. Ollie, yeah, Ollie, la. Think I made it worse. I laugh. I will name you Bob. Yep, you're now Bob. That's just the name for anyone where I just can't pronounce the name. You're Bob. Are you already converting her to the cult of She-Dog? Also, you said cult of She-Dog. You used to say the most amazing people group or something like that. So times are changing. So I think I have to change that. Yeah, this is the right placement. So and then I need to find that other thing. Well, of course it's a cult. But it's a lovely cult. You know, one with almost no animal sacrifices and such. But with a lot of weird parties. Hey Jen. So this is a little bit more Turkish style with those roofs, instead of all that Spanish Alhambra styling, because otherwise it's never going to get in here. So, is this the one? Nope, that's not the one. That's also not the one. Where is the one? There is the one. The one we have. Oh wait, I've used different trims on these. Oh, this is painful. Let's see if I can make that trim. It's done with the human animal. Is that where Alia has been going to? Or is that why Alia isn't here? Have you been sacrificing her, Kayan? Oh, you're so good at the builds. I think it's mostly because I'm somewhat able to, in my mind, pick apart real buildings. Like, I don't know how really to describe it, but I can really easily... This should work. So, but I can really easily just pick apart a building in my mind. Alia is a secret cat. The government may never know that she's truly a cat. So, that should be enough. Hey, Dark. Well, in a way, the ziggurat crashed on all of us. Because this is a completely new version of Kayan al-Bashar. I can make this work. Just slink that down a bit. Slink that one down a bit. You almost don't see it. Nah, I don't think it really works. Yeah, because we are almost, well, hopefully that was an autosave, but we're almost, how many episodes is it now? I just released 29 of the new version. Then, oh, I don't have that thing on. So, I don't have bonobos. I almost have, well, I have lepers and some other smaller monkeys, but no bonobos so far. I think I actually just going to have to change this up. Actually, no. I'm probably going to stick with Kayan al-Bashar. That doesn't align properly. I don't have any like new plans that I'm thinking about. Oh wait, I should move these. So waiting for a new project is not going to, well, get you very far because you have to wait for a long time. I mean, maybe like next week I will stream Isla Pacifica because I haven't touched that after the last episode of that, even though I promised to do that. I just get very busy. So I need to remove that and do this. I'm not really sticking to one style because there's, well, quite a lot of things that I can still do because it's not solely Arabian. Because I've since gone into Caucasus region architecture, Syrian, right now it's a little bit more Turkish. But there are a lot of styles that you can define as Islamic. Excuse me. Which makes it a lot easier, so if I get bored of one style, I can just move to another. So that's 2 flats. Where's the 2? Yeah. Fits. Do you think moss would grow in a ditch? Depends on what kind of ditch. So is the right? Yep. I still don't know why the like Turkish roofs are like rounded. Oh, the people counter changed to 3. Hello, lurker. Well, I think yesterday at one point it was 7. So again, Kane, you missed a lot. But I do know now that's like it's primarily on YouTube. Where's the piece gone? Oh wait, this is part of the actual palace, and it's not like a supportive or, well, it's still supportive building, but it's Not as in like a tower. Hey, Elson Knight. How are you doing? Also, for everyone who just joined, I'm basically building stables for the Callum, or for the camel, but it's also going to be a little bit for the Callum, or basically for Rudy. Because even after he featured Kayan al-Bashar, or well, showcased it, I never really built anything for him. Although, probably the best praise I could give him is by trying to build a statue, because that's not going to work. I like that, actually. Like, I originally thought to actually make a second story upon this. Going to see how that looks. What is this? Oh yeah, I tried to use these in Ozaru. Never really worked out. Doesn't have a middle. Well, actually, does somewhat. Nope, doesn't. So then I would need to do this. Probably make it taller again. Which probably wouldn't work with the wall behind it, but I'm just going to look if it somehow is able to work. I think it works actually. Just have to figure out the back wall. So this would be the way to fix it. Then maybe such a roof again. No, that's going to look weird. It only has to have one of those kinds of roofs. So, 2. I need you to only go forward 1. So, just a little bit larger than the framing that the game actually says that you should use. But this is, I think, the best way that I can tie Alhambra and Topkapi together. Because the top is Alhambra and then the bottom here is a little bit more Turkish / Topkapi Palace-esque. What is your favorite episode / episodes from Kayan al-Bashar? Definitely the ones with the vineyard, because I just had so much fun with those. And Karshanik Village, although I don't think any of the episodes is actually named Karshanik. But just when you see like a wintry village, or just a village mostly made out of woods, then you are at the right one. Also, why doesn't this... Like, you guys are seeing this as well, right? I'm not going insane. It's not aligned. Need to fix this, need to fix this, need to fix this, otherwise I'm going insane. Already am going insane, but don't listen to that. It's like... Let's select the wall. That one, nope. That one, nope. No, it's not in my head, game. But now it's too short. Like, it's either too short or it's too long. Wait, actually... Put a beam, it's cool. No. I have a weird OCD thing with such things. It needs to be perfectly aligned. If it isn't, then I will go insane. I mean, I had the same with like the squares game that you put on the walls. Like, I had to make them aligned for some reason. And did you try / do City Skylines? City Skylines is one of those that I never got into, even though it would probably be a perfect fit for me. But I don't know, like, I never really got into it. So... Oh, wait. Let's put it on 1 meter. Because when you just look at Sea Skylines, like, I love to build cities and towns and such, then you would think, oh, that would be a perfect fit, but it isn't for some reason. I just never really can get into the game. I will just ignore that message, game. So, Alhambra, well, Persian, Turkish. I wanted to say Persian, but this is, well, there will probably be buildings in Turkey or in Persia or Persia region. And I'm going to be probably extending the stream by ½ an hour because I haven't finished it yet. Or I haven't finished my builds yet. when do I actually not extend the stream? So we will stop at 11, well not 11, 10:30. I do need this though. Excuse me. I should probably drink a little bit more water. I'm pressing caps lock. That's why I wouldn't do what I wanted. So. Thank you, Isla. Or actually, Bob. No. Even if I said it right now, you're Bob. But good night. And if you immediately go to sleep, have a good night's rest. We all could use that. I probably a little bit less. Now I can delete that roof. And that. I like it. And then some windows. So, like, I'm just going to ask very seriously, who has ever used this thing as a door? It's not a door. Or at least for me, it's never been used as a door, if I'm correct. Like, it's always been a window. And I think it's also my favorite window because I've used it in, I think, almost everything so far. But it's not a door. I will refuse to accept that that's a door. Then, you know, some... I'm a bit all over the place. I don't think I've used that piece for anything. Fair. But if you would use it, I just have never seen a door that's really like that. Me one time, but mostly as a window. See, it's a window. It's not a door. Frontier, get your facts straight. It's a window. The community has said so. No. Where's the... there. It would be funny though if it was actually mislabeled and it is actually a window. Why does a row of these cypress trees just make everything look majestic just immediately? Also, well, actually not that, but that. Smaller tree. And then just... But I'm missing some recolorable big doors. Yes. Because right now, if you want to have recolorable big doors, you have to make them yourself. Which is not the easiest thing. Let's do it like that. Deselect those and then delete those. That looks good. Now I just have to actually change some stuff up so that this fits. Can't change that. To box you up again. Then have it going over the pots here. Connect it there. Then fit. I saw you fit somewhere. It's that. Yes. That doesn't look right. That looks better. You just fill it up. Because again, if I can take the lazy way out, I will. This just prevents me from having to build an actual wall. And I've seen that type of door before. It was used as decoration at a themed restaurant, so it was still not used as a functioning door. See? It's not a door, it's still a window. I'm still going to decorate that upper part a bit more, but I now want to just build the fence surrounding this. Which is supposed to be a little bit majestic, or just, well, fitting in with the palace. So, 2 meters. But I just refuse to accept that that is not a window. So let's extend it up. Let's turn it around. Let's have a marble thingy. Could I actually use this? Ooh, I could. use this as a base. Where is that thing? You mean the window that says it's a door, but it's just confused? Yeah, it's a very large window. But still a window. Again, I will just take that, I think, to my grave. That's a window. A large window, true, but a window. Let's lengthen this out. So then I need to find a piece that works on top of this. Does this work? Yep, it would work if I turn it around. So now that this is also nice. If you could build a home in real life, what kind of architecture style would it be? Weirdly, modern. Like, I don't really like to build modern buildings in Planet Zoo, or Planet Coaster for that matter. But then if I had to choose to get a real home, then it would weirdly be modern probably, because it's all easy. Well, not really easy, but it's just very easy comes to, well, together for me at least. Let's just move that. So it's a little bit of a weird thing. Like, I don't like building modern buildings, but then I would probably have a modern home. Also, because whenever I think of like a modern home, I just think also good internet and everything, which is a must for me. So let's just get it all a little bit more in towards each other, or well, like a Tuscan villa or something like that. That would also be nice, again with good internet. Doesn't fit completely. Where's the middle one? That's this one. Well, actually there isn't really a middle one. That's not fun. I'm again pressing the wrong button. So to take this in, let's say 1 brick. Yeah. Then I have to take this in. A brick. So What is my favorite architecture style? Anything Mediterranean. Mediterranean buildings are usually like, don't really know how to describe it, but they just feel a lot lighter when compared to like, you know, northwestern European buildings. So delete that one. Let's social space. Can't you get out of this thing? Oh, you're got to be kidding me. Is it just because of the arches? I'm going to stop recording now. Otherwise, I will have to make this for the zebra. Maybe it's because of these things. I'm just going to check. Like some things have a deceptive hitbox. Is it because of the arches, or is it literally that I have to revamp it all? Yep, I have to revamp it all, probably. Well, fuck. Can I at least have this? Well, that's going to be fun. Yeah, no enrichment, space is enough. Actually, space is literally just enough. I have to probably make this bigger and all. But I don't feel like doing that right now. Actually, I'm going to see. Because this is of course the camel. Where's the zebra? Hey, see that? I mean, look at that and look at that animal. Like, even sideways, he would fit in there normally. But also, this is a weird thing. There's no Western chimpanzee anymore in the zoo, but it's still a favorite animal. Bactrian camel. Don't want that anymore. Where's the zebra? Of course, he has a different name. Like African zebra or plain zebra. Try to be fancy, but we all know you're not. I'm just going to send. See, I'm doing fine, even though I just found out that this isn't going to fit the camel. Also, there's an alarm going off. It's probably for this one. No. No. So this is going to be a zebra habitat then, if the zebra does fit though. But we just have to wait until the zebra then gets delivered. How? Oh wait, that's my tester habitat. No, move to there. Because no one should be able to escape from this habitat. Yep. Yep. No, Musa. See, he can use that fine. Well, that means that in Kayan al-Bashar they don't ride, well, camels. They just ride zebras. But I really wanted to have camels here. So I either need to revamp all of these, which I don't want to do right now. Or I will have to, well, I need to actually make the habitat larger already. In a climbable wooden barrier habitat very much, it was a tester. Because we had a lot of issues with the actual grizzly bear habitat yesterday. Still glad that I could finish it in time for the episode. And again, that was I just want to see, because he keeps sniffing that scent thing, but I've seen him once go into that feeder. If it, oh, it's empty as well. Call keeper to habitat. So my solution would be like, I put the door in the archer so the stable is closed, because all animals are outside, so the stable's just great. Yeah, but I want it to be functional. Where is the zebra actually now? It's just sitting there. You're not just sitting there. Yep, that just happened. I don't know if they can actually use that drinking thing. I'm going to send this one to the storage center, so I will probably have to revamp these things. But then I will need to get the camel back. So we have another grizzly bear, we have, I am a lion bear, we have, these are the only two western chimpanzees, but that's because they are babies. So why is the hitbox of the camel so large? The other option is to delete one of the, well, pillars. But I'm just going to try and not do that. So and let's see, what is the minimal that they have to go out to connect to that? I think this is pretty much the same size still. Just going to quickly check this, so this is not here to stay. Nope. So let's see. If the camel now can get through this, then it means that I can continue with this. Nope. So I would have to revamp all of the archers as well. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's amazing. So then it will be a zebra thing. And the camel will just have to wait then. Like, I don't want to destroy this entire building just because the hitbox of the camel is just weirdly large. Because I would have to redo all of the arches as well. Because I don't think... I'm going to stop pondering about that. I also deleted that. So I want the camel in here, but I don't want to ruin this entire structure again. Which again, is just weird that the camel can't use it. Like, why did Frontier make these hitboxes so weirdly large? Yeah, and this is literally the only other option we have then. To basically have a floating thing here. Even then, I don't think that they will be able to use it. Why is there always something with these freaking animals? Like a freaking zebra can fit in here, but a camel not. I'm getting frustrated again. Let's see if this works. Because if they can't get through here, then it's just an over and done job thing. I also should probably stop sending it to the trade center every time. So let's move it through here. Yep. Right, he can get through there. And yeah. So what is the thickest thing I can have there? So that the camel can still go into it. That doesn't work, of course. Because why the fuck would it? You guys are getting frustrated, Poison Blade, today. This is, I think, the smallest thing that I can manage. So if he isn't able to get through here. Yep, still too large. So, sorry, but this animal's not going to work in here. So it will be a zebra that's going to be placed in here. Wait a moment. Wait. And Planet Zoo mods. It's not the best thing to do, but I think it's better than having the actual zebras in there. So I'm just going to look, because for that video on Friday I did actually have to look up what we do have. Explore all mods. Quagga, King Cheetah, Przewalski Horse. I could also put a unicorn in there, but that's not really what I want. Where is it? We could also have the dromedary camel, but I don't think that's bio or where is it? No, Persian onager. It looks kind of like a donkey. Replaces the plain zebra with female or. Alright. Download the. Alright, I am going to close Planet Zoo, going to try downloading it and seeing if it works. So this will be the first time that I will use a mod. But that's mostly just because I don't want a zebra in here. And the Persian onager looks kind of like a donkey, so good work here. And it would fit in with Kayan al-Bashar. Yeah, I know that there's also a donkey, but I want the Persian onager. Yeah, I'm going to back up my game. I think I already have it backed up. This does say that it's safe, so wish me luck. Oh, I need to log in. Frick. I've already closed Planet Zoo. Frick. Then I need to actually. Today is a world of discovery. All right. So how are you guys doing? Yeah, it's probably a wise thing to take a bathroom break right now. Oh, wait. If this works, then letters and numbers. Oh, wait. Forgot to put this up. Also, Jen, I am going to download a mod to replace the uh, zebra. So that's why the screen was momentarily blank, because I built a whole habitat and then it wouldn't work. Because the camel has a weirdly large hitbox. So even if I destroyed it all. Alright, and now it can't find Planet Zoo anymore. What the fuck? Alright. I have the page open here. Just oh wait, it's not in my program files there. Steam apps. Come on. Planet Zoo. Where do I have to go? When? Animals. Horses? So just going to copy this and put it on the block it there. Content 0 and then horses. Yeah, The only thing that I was surprised with is that there are other horses. That for me just makes me very curious what else they are going to add. Content. Animals. Horses. Then blah blah blah. Well, if it crashes the game, I have pay slow download. Yeah. Safe. Well, fuck. But Chris, since you know how this all works, do I just have to delete the files in like plain Zebra mail and then put over the Onager files? Oh, I can just put it back if it doesn't. Now I'm just going to, for now, do the mill ones. This all for, well, yeah, it's just me talking right now, Kane. But this all because Frontier made the hitbox just way too large. And this doesn't work again. Frick. I could also do this, like I could stop the stream right now and try and do this. Or I'm just having you guys wait a little bit. Because I have to figure out how to freaking do this. So, mail. Save. Alright, I think I'm going to end the stream because this is a lot longer, or it's going to take a bit longer because my computer is doing weird things with the file. So I am going to end the stream here and maybe stream tomorrow a little bit just to, well, reassure you guys if it worked or didn't work. So, yeah, hope all of you are having a nice day, evening, or rest of the night, and I am going to try and figure out how to make this work. So, yeah, maybe tomorrow, otherwise Tuesday. But bye bye.